Greetings.
Yeah, we just turned it. Oh, we can still hear that. See, this is the classical music that like we're playing. It goes up and down. I find it really difficult to balance it. It goes really quiet, and so you turn it right up, and then it goes. So you have to turn it back down. It's just yeah.
I like Cortázar head impressions.
Tchaikovsky. The madman of the musical world. Actually, it's not. Anyway.
Yes. This week.
Mm-hmm.
We had a week last week, didn't we?
Yes. Well, you had a week. I was just too, I think.
What was it? I had a phone interview. Then I was told, well, do you think you can make it in the next day? Do you think that'd be too soon of notice? I figured, well, for a job, no, I can make that work. So went in the next day
For what?
For an interview, second interview. So I went through 2 interviews for the job. And then Thursday I got lovely news. I got told I could start on Monday.
You mean like tomorrow?
Yes.
This isn't working out right.
Uh-oh.
There we go. That's better.
So I got told I could start Monday. So I have a nice new job. Takes a little pressure off.
Mm-hmm. Call center. Isn't it?
Yeah, back in the world of call center. For those of you that work in call centers, you'd understand.
Mm-hmm. I've like adjusted the camera, though I'm not so sure I like this angle too much, because all I can see is my muffin top.
Your what?
My muffin top.
This
thing.
You know, this is the thing here. It's called Well Loved and Fed. Also,
I'm like all boobs in this, and the stripes just don't help. Look, it's like, oh, coming to get you.
Anyway, what else happened this week?
You tell them what happened. I'm in a silly mood.
You're in a silly mood. Well, if you're in a silly mood, you explain what you did to your poor cat this week.
Cookie, that's our cat. Every mealtime she sits next to us and begs. Well, she doesn't really, like, obviously do it, but she just sits and kind of crawls closer and closer and closer and closer to the table. And she'll occasionally go meow, meow, wanting something. So a couple of nights ago was burrito night, because we were having a nice dinner to celebrate your new job. And I made really spicy beef for the burritos. It's like
really volcanic.
Mm-hmm. It's like the hottest peppers you can find in the supermarkets. Everything was in there in copious amounts.
You actually spilled in a little more chili than you wanted to in it, didn't you?
Yeah. It just kind of fell out. So, anyway. Really hot beef. So the cat was doing her thing. So I got a little bit of the beef. I was like, you want some beef, Cookie? And she ate the whole thing. I mean, she just swallowed the full thing down. And what was her reaction like?
She started immediately licking her lips and being quiet. And so then Connie figured, well, she ate the first one, maybe she's still hungry. Tried to give her another piece. Not gonna happen. Just pulled her head back and kind of gave a sneer every time the meat came close. But you had sympathy. You gave her a little bit of sour cream.
Mm-hmm.
I think she licked her finger dry. But never heard a peep from the cat the rest of the mealtime.
Hasn't asked for any meat since.
No, I think you scared the poor cat away from it.
Yeah.
It was cute. It was very cute.
This is where we get reported to the RSPCA.
You fed it, not me.
Your idea.
No, it wasn't my idea. My idea was a few weeks ago when I did the dip my 2 fingers in salsa.
Oh, so you have previous to this then? You have a history of wanting to cause the cat mouth harm.
Well, I offered her 1 finger, she wouldn't take it, so then I showed her the other finger with the salsa, and she thought, well, that one's better.
Anyway, enough about the cat.
Yeah. We've been kind of limping a radiator along in our house, and it finally developed such a leak that there was no hope of keeping pressure in the system anymore. So we had to go and scrimp some money together to put a new radiator in, so that we could have showers and, you know, the good.
Yeah, but you took the old one off and there was black everywhere. There was
Yes.
black stuff in it. It's all over the floor. It was in the next 2 rooms, up the wall. I don't know how you managed it.
Well, considering that when we turned the water back on there, we had a leak and I had my thumb over it, I wasn't concerned about where I put any hands or anything else. I was concerned
Yeah,
about
that much was obvious.
I was just trying to keep it from blasting in my face, which it still did. Connie hears this nice little word, you know, she's up in the attic and she hears me yelling, "Help!"
I took my time coming down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But looks like we're almost out.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so, anyway. We have to go to our radio thing now, so...
Bye.